Hi guys, I wanted to do a quick video to show you around your website, just a basic quick look to get you familiar with it. So before your presenter's kit arrives, it's really good if you can have a good look through your website. You won't be really familiar with it very quickly. It will take you using it a few times to start getting used to it. So have a play around with it as much as you want, and gradually over time you will be flying through it without a second thought. So we have a few tabs up here, and I'll just go through this fairly quickly. Shop is where obviously where we can buy any products, or when the customers log into the website they will click shop and they can see all the different products. So you click on eyes and it's got all the eye products, lips, face, and so on. Now for every single product we sell you can click on its page and it will give you so much information that is just all at your fingertips. So it's got the price, it's got it's got a fact sheet for every single product. You'll be able to get all the information you need. So you can always ask your team or your upline or your sponsor if there's something that you want to know, but there is so much information on each product on your website. It's Some of them have directions on them. They all have ingredients lists. So you can find out any information from any of the products just by clicking on its own page. If anyone wants to join your team, I know you may not be thinking about that straight away, but they just need to click. You just give them your website address, tell them to click join, and that will bring them to this page. And you can find out information on the presenter's kit and the business opportunity from this page. The other important one to know here is support. So if there is something that you need to talk to support about, there are numerous ways that you can contact support that are all listed here. Those Oh, sorry, no, it does have it in British time. Yeah, so look, if any, you can browse through the topics here, and there'll be some information. But if you want to speak to someone, or message someone, then you can use any of these options to do so. The other thing up here is you want to click on My Office. Now we often refer to that as our back office. So if you ever hear anyone talking about back office on your back office, then this is what they're talking about. So click My Office, and there will be a lot of tabs comes up right here. So really you're not going to use all of these on a regular basis. The ones that you're most likely to use more often are My Royalties. So this is where it will show you your progress for the month, or your progress and how much you've sold, or how many are in your team, and what your royalties are, or what you've been paid last month or this month so far. You'll find all that information in there. My Company has got information about who is in your team and in your success line or in your downline, and it shows you how well they are doing with their business for the month as well. You've got some customer information in here from people who have ordered themselves from your website. Supplies, you can order business cards, etc. from here, and we'll talk more on that later. And this one here, University, is so good. There is so much information in University that can help you get your business launched. So have a look through that at your own leisure, but there is a ton of information in there. Corporate news, you should have a look at regularly if you can. They will always give us information into corporate news first, but you don't get a notification about that. So just have a look in there whenever you want to. You can download the catalogue by this tab here. There's information on the incentive trip, on convention. This tab here is one you'll use fairly frequently as well, My Parties. So luckily we can do most of our, or all if you want to, you can do all your parties online, and there will be separate training on that. But what happens is you create a website link on your website to give out to each of your hostesses. Now again, there'll be more information on that later, but this tab here, My Parties, shows you how each of those hostesses are doing with their parties, and how much has been ordered through each of those links. the orders will give you history of all the orders that have ever been placed on your website, and yeah, like everything else you can just have a browse through. But My Royalties, My Company are the ones that you'll probably use more frequently. Maybe not My Company until you start building a team. But for now, as a beginner, University should be where you're looking at most, between My Royalties and University, and those just so to help you get more familiar with things. Now, the other thing is we are not active in every country. So, I mean, there are only, I think, 11 or 12 countries now that we are active in, and that means that we sell in. I am a UK-based presenter, so my flag is always set to UK. But if you want to check the price of a product in another country that we sell in, you just click that, and say you wanted to check the price of a product in Australia, you just click on the Australian tab and then go to shop and just pick whichever. So you wanted to know the mascara, you just go in and it tells you now the Australian price, and then just go back to your own market. So I hope that's okay. Ask any questions you want to. Again, it will take time to get familiar with it, so just have a browse whenever you want to, and ask any questions if you have any. All right, thanks guys.